as we are here for some XBA action here tonight. Just to quickly show you what's been going on with this season. We are in the playoff picture hunt right now, as we have some teams right now vying. As you can see in the Western Conference, you have Vancouver and the Vegas Jacks. They're fine. They're pretty much already clinched their playoff spot. And then Milwaukee with 7 games left. Dallas Barons 37-26 with 7 games left on their schedule. The Leopards 35-27, 8 games. The Tampa Bay Sting with 34-28. The Detroit Power 34-29. And then the New Orleans Neptunes. And then down at the bottom here, you got 2 teams still trying to fight for that playoff hunt, as the San Diego Cyclones and the El Paso Peppers trying to vie for that. Hopefully, they're hoping that New Orleans struggles enough to maybe, just maybe, one of these two can sneak in here and get that 8th spot. And then down below you have the Tempo, the Lawmen, the Paladins, the Cyborgs, the Summit, Phoenix, Seattle, and San Francisco. All of those teams are pretty much eliminated from playoff contention, as they are pretty much out of the race at this point. But this is just how close it is right now with the Cyclones and the this is how close it is to the Cyclones and the Peppers. They have to win out and hope that the New Orleans Neptunes that hopes that they slip. Oh, thank you. Hey, Mike and Lady. Sorry I missed last night, but watched the video. I still like that purple bus. I do too. I like the purple bus, the Citara. That's one of my favorites. So, and then the Peppers and Cyclones, they're trying to sneak in the 8th spot. They're hoping the Neptunes kind of mess up down the stretch. And it would be a bonus if Detroit would mess up down the stretch too. But at this point, it seems like the Neptunes, unless the Neptunes really get on a run here and win some games, then the Cyclones and the Peppers could be on the way out. And in the Eastern Conference, you have the Gothics. They've already pretty much clinched first, the number 1 seed. Then you have the Buffalo at 40-23, the Night Owls at 39-24, Supernovas 36-26, the Colliers at 35-27, the Jump at 35-29, the Bruisers, who have really been impressing me lately. They are in the midst of a 6-game winning streak right now. And then you have the Atlanta Olympians at 33-30, the Cannons at 32-30, the Founders at 31-31, and then BC Chicago. These 3 teams are all hoping of all hope to get into the next round, and maybe sneak in here. Hopefully that Baltimore is definitely hoping that Atlanta messes up, loses some games down the stretch, and then but the problem for Atlanta is they have a lot of road games coming up, so their chances of possibly not getting in the playoffs could be major. But tonight we're going to take a look at one of the ball games tonight, Peppers and the Carolina Fly Guys tonight. So most important here tonight, that Chris Paul and all those guys, that they win out. That's the important factor. Here's their jerseys when it comes up. Peppers have to win out, and the Cyclones have to win out, and hope that New Orleans messes up in order for them to get into the race there at the end. So El Paso and the Carolina Fly Guys with Paul George, Michael Bridges, Christian Wood, and Nikola Vucevic. Those are the guys that will be on the court for the Carolina Fly Guys tonight. So as we Colin Sexton, I tell you, he's a good point guard for the team, and hopefully he'll be that type of player for him down the stretch. Most definitely some interesting games tonight. is going to be no doubt fighting. Alright, so as we get ready for what should be a most interesting battle, the Peppers, the Fly Guys here from the Raleigh Center here, Raleigh, North Carolina, where Joel Embiid and the El Paso Peppers hoping to, run the stretch run here and finish this thing down and hopefully find themselves in a playoff hunt. Maybe the 8th spot in the playoffs. But yeah, whoever thought that they down towards the end of the season it would be this close. So over to Embiid, over to Harrison, as he is waiting for Vucevic to get in position here, or Chandler Parsons. Parsons with the fadeaway. Oh, that just goes in and out. And what we call the hometown rims. And Carolina knocks it down for 3, and they are up by 3. The first points of the game. So, ooh, Chris Paul with a nice bank shot there. Boy, he knows how to finish shots. And, ooh, almost a steal there. Good defense by the Peppers. And here goes Chris Paul, and he's going to crank it up for 3. And Chandler Parsons having issues holding on to the ball, but the ball was knocked out by Colin Sexton. And there is James Borrego. So over to C.D. Osman for 3. Got it. And a nice three-pointer there. 5-3. Peppers in the lead by 2. So Sexton hoping to right now, and that is right in the corner, but no good. Chris Paul with the rebound. So in the loss to Montreal, Sexton only scored 9 points, had 4 assists. He generally likes to inside the Parsons again, and he'll score this one easily over Colin Sexton. The mismatch was there, and it's 7-3. So Paul George, if Carolina Fly Guys, yeah, they're pretty much out of it, but they can still mess things up if need be tonight. And there's a steal by Harrison. George on the way to Parsons, and that's 2 points, and 9-3. So 4 points for Chandler Parsons, and it's the Peppers up 9-3 here on the Carolina Fly Guys. And Paul George can't not find the rim on that one. And now they have scored. Since scoring the first 3 points of the ball game, they have gone absolutely dry. And now inside, trying to double, as he does not look like what he's seeing from his Fly Guys right now. Yeah, the Fly Guys are not flying right now. They are struggling to find their shot early in this game. So for the Peppers to win, they have to win outright. Yep, they are just not missing right now. So Joel Embiid, since the All-Star game, 2nd in the league in block shots, 3rd in rebounding, 4th in assists. He has been on fire. And that's why he is second in block shots. And there's his first 2 points of the night. He just ran the break perfectly down the floor. Scores 2 points, and it's a 10-point lead. And now there's Nb with another block there. But it did go off the rim. And now 3-pointer for Sexton. Now 13-6. So 8 here. And Parsons, can't get the rim. Actually got the rim, just didn't go in. All those hometown rims. So there's first foul on Chris Paul. Or as some guy used to say a long time ago, I think it was Brando, used to say when the shot did not go in politely, the rim was unkind. So Paul George against C.D. Osman. And boy, C.D. Osman really played him well. And now Chris Paul, 2 points. Had the inside leverage. And right now the Carolina Fly Guys just trying to make this game hopefully respectable. Yeah, their team record isn't all that great, but they can still fight. Yeah, there you see Paul George, 16 points, and now lost to Montreal, which was their last game. So there goes Chris Paul, and he's fouled by Vucevic. And the last game they had was against Seattle, which Chris Paul had 10 points, 7 assists in that game. And now inside to the big Joel Embiid. And Hachimura in the corner. Can't get that one to go in, and the break is on for the Carolina Fly Guys. They like to set tempo as much as they can. Go fast. Oh, Jalen Brunson. And can't. Nice job by Christian Wood. Just kind of went the other way. Hachimura had no chance to block the shot. And El Paso and the Carolina Fly Guys have trimmed it down to a 5-point lead here. And Embiid, and can't get but there's the second foul on Vucevic. No, nice pass, and then just didn't go in. So no doubt substitutions will come in for Vucevic, who has 2 fouls. And Embiid gets the first. And 2 for 2. So Embiid. So 7-point lead. So Alex Burks in the game. And he's out of bounds, trying to make that move along the baseline. That is so tight. Now if you have the advantage to where the guy gives it to you, then great drive to the baseline. But if you don't, boy, you can be stuck in a rock and a hard place. So Burks trying to shake and bake on his man. And Kelly Oubre Jr. And there's a shot, and no good, but guess who? Embiid can't finish it, and it's Manic with the rebound. And without Vucevic, Carolina is generally pretty small on the bench. I mean, Smanic is good, but he's 6'10", and having to deal with the size of Embiid. And Embiid with the rebound there. So still a 7-point lead. Embiid kind of taking a little bit of time there, and right, nice 2 points there. Just had the inside move. Yep, they have a good start. Can they keep the momentum? That's going to be the big thing. So Hachimura switching over on Abrinas. Right out in the corner, no good. Embiid with the rebound again, and Borrego having to move out of the way for the referee running the baseline. So Hachimura wants the ball inside. Turnaround jumper. And look, right, almost had it for 2 easy points. Good offensive rebounding. And there's a foul on Kelly Oubre Jr., his first. So 1:05 left to go here in the first. And look at that, 6 points. And there's a shot, 19-12. So inside to Embiid. Now they're bringing double team. That's where the Peppers need to start making them pay for bringing double teams and making the outside shots. So nice 3-pointer there for Burks. And Hachimura Smanic can't get that one to go. So 10-point lead here for the El Paso Peppers. And Burks mismatch there. Horrible shot. Should have thought better of that one. And there's 2 points for Smanic. Now 18 seconds left to go at the end of the first period here at the Raleigh Center in Raleigh, North Carolina. And there is 2 easy points. Good assist from right to the big man, Joel Embiid. And nice defense for Hachimura. So 10-point lead for El Paso. So El Paso 10-point lead as we go to the second period. Alright, so Carolina coming out here. And Smanic, and there is the inside game once again. And out, almost a steal. And Brunson and Embiid with the nice rebound. So inside to Embiid, and look out, no chance of blocking that one. So 26-14, the Peppers, yes, they like their inside game. And there's 2 points there. And there's a foul on Christian Wood. And there's 2 in the bucket for Joel Embiid, so a chance to go to the free throw line for the and one. So nice pass there for Burks, finding his man cutting in. And there's a three-point play, 29-16. And we hope that the off season coming up will be very kind to the Carolina Fly guys, as they still, I think a lot of people are thinking they might do pretty well with Vucevic, Paul George at the helm, and that gets the nice roll in there. So Burks his second three of the ball game. 32-18, the Peppers in the lead, as Vucevic trying to go stone tit for tat with the big man, and that just does not work out. And there, and they cannot cover. Oh boy, that rolled in and then out. So the rim unkind in that instance. And there's a quick foul by DeLeon Wright, his first. So Chris Paul and company back on the floor. Vucevic trying to shake and bake on the big man, and again trying to take it into the teeth of the beast, as Chris Paul 2 points to Chandler Parsons. Nice assist, as Chris Paul leads the XBA with 6.3 assists a game. Nice 2 points there on the assist, right back at you, as Colin Sexton shows he can pass the ball around just as well. And there's a foul on Vucevic, his third. And with 5 fouls in the game, that's going to cause a little bit of worry. But Borrego having to sub his big man out once again. So foul trouble is what you did not need. Now that's going to put Simonic on Joel Embiid. So 6'10" versus 7'1". Now I don't see that matchup going real well. But here he gets the mismatch against Chandler Parsons. 36-22. And again, 2 points. I'd say Embiid and Chris Paul have certainly had a good chemistry with this team this year. And the Fly Guys going to call another timeout. So Chris Paul, you see points per game. So Chris and Paul George. Tough matchup going up against the tall tree of Joel Embiid. Now that is a mismatch a bit. Paul George against Embiid. George is only 6'8". Yeah, really. That's another three, and that's what you got. If you're the Peppers, you got to pound. There's a steal there. You've got to pound. You've got to make sure you make these guys pay for double teams. There it is once again. Wide open three. As old Embiid with the offensive rebound, but then stolen. Paul George going to pull up and get the rim. 41-24. Well, for Carolina to really get themselves back into this game, they're going to need to do that. And there you see once again trying to bring the double team on Embiid. Chris Paul for 2. So 8 points for Chris Paul. So he just about has what he had the other night. Nice steal by Shaquille Harrison. And now they're, oh my goodness, and again, just in transition. Embiid, I tell you, he is, how can you misplace him? 7'1" coming down the court. And Parsons, all he could do there. You don't think the timeouts are helping the Fly guys? Has not been good start for them in this game. In order for them to really get back in this thing, they're going to have, oh my goodness, 3-pointer, and I tell you, they are just not missing. Oh, when you have one team not missing a whole lot of shots and you have another team that's struggling for their shots, then that can make it a little bit different. And that is a tough shot for Sexton. And he was like, I was fouled. But 8 points. And again, Embiid coming up for the screen. And that's what I mean. My goodness, if you're not missing, and yes, they do have the shooters. If you are not missing from even mid-range, and the Fly guys called another timeout. All right, so 50-28, El Paso. Do you see how close it is with the Western Conference? That means New Orleans will have to start slipping on some games. Oh, actually more right now. And Osman, nice defense on Paul George. And right now, without the big man in there, Embiid, you have a very small lineup for the Peppers. So if you're the Fly guys, this is the time to make some moves here if you can. 3-pointer by Burks in the corner, no good. And there's 2 more points for Christian Wood. So 50-32, as we are just about at halftime. So you're not going to get a whole lot of a break here as Hachimura. And there's Hachimura getting free. And a 20-point lead here heading into the halftime. And who thought that El Paso was shooting this good? I mean, I wouldn't have expected the team to be shooting this well. 14 seconds here. Inside to Osman, and that's 2 points. So even with the small lineup, they are making, even with a small lineup, they're making a huge difference in this game. And it's Paul George not giving up. And we are at the half. So 54-36. Carolina Fly Guys have some work to do here in the second half if they're going to make this something of an interesting game. So the Peppers 54-36 at the half here at the Raleigh Center, and we will return. Alright, so you're back. Awesome. Yeah, as you can see, the Peppers early on were not missing much. And 3-pointer here for Sexton in the corner. So shooting in the first half 65%, 47. Embiid already 11 rebounds in the game. Oh, that's good. A computer should never be smarter than the person. And there are times in which I think my computer hates me, but and then I have to set it back in order. All right, so 19 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists for Big Joel in that first half, and if the Carolina Fly Guys are going to make this anything of a game, one, they got to hang on to the ball, and two, they have to, with making idiotic turnovers like that puts them still in a 20-point hole. And they also have to limit the touches the big man gets in this game. Force El Paso to beat you with some of their more undisciplined shooters. I mean, with some of their other shooters. Make them work. Oh, Osman for 3. And guess who? Right there for the rebound. That's rebound number 12. Even though he did miss the shot, Carolina did have good pressure. And there's rebound number 13. He's going to have he has 13 of their 18. He has 13 of their 18 team rebounds tonight. Now Osman again for 3. Yeah, exactly. The Fly Guys are going to do it in this game. They need a serious cold spell from the Peppers in this game. And Sexton, I tell you, can't get the rebound. I mean, can't get the shot to go in. Oh, nice steal there. That's what they need. And there's 2 points. Colin Sexton with the finish. So he's got 10 points. So Fly Guys. And goaltending on Vucevic. And Troy Brown Jr. comes in for Paul George. So they're going to go ahead and rest their big man here a little bit. Oh, nice pass there. Christian Wood with a finish. Don't know if I would have done the monkey hang on the rim. And inside Osman, there's a foul on Wood, his second. And C.D. Osman has a chance for 3 points at the line. And swish. So 3-point play for C.D. Osman. 64-42. Vucevic. If he is going to make anything happen, there he goes. He's going to have to do against the big man. So still a 20-point lead here. And the fact they are double teaming Chris Paul. As there's ball goes out of bounds off of Joel Embiid's hands. But he did have some traffic around him, but still just could not corral it. So blocks per game in the last 30 days. Look at Joel Embiid, 2.1. Brook Lopez at 2.3 with the Atlanta Olympians. And Vucevic, I tell you, he's got such a sweet shot. He doesn't need to really play that power game too much. He's your prototypical type of guy that can just and Chandler Parsons and the assist from Chris Paul once again. So they are doing their best to try and there's Michael Bridges. So 66-48. And now they're trying to bring that double team. C.D. Osman for 3 gets the roll. 69-48. Yeah, maybe. And there's Colin Sexton. I tell you, when he gets on a roll, he is hard to control. The young man out of Alabama. And there they go once again. Shaquille Harrison for 3. And they are just living from the 3-point line right now. Making those mid-range outside shots here. And there's 2 points there. So still a 20-point lead here. Still can't get away from the 20-point lead. And Embiid with a nice shot, nice assist from Chris Paul. Once again, 21 points for Embiid. His first 2 points of the second half. And there's another timeout by Carolina. So 74-52. There's Embiid posing for the home crowd. If you want to enjoy yourself to the XBA crowd, that's not a good way to do it. A big man Thon Maker will now enter the game. Also 7'1", but not quite as built as Joel Embiid, but still can play that center position well. And now he's got the matchup against Vucevic. Also, just to let you know, once the playoffs are over and everything else, then we'll have the first ever. And Don Maker making that shot. The first ever Xba basketball draft. Where are players from this draft class going to come in for next season into the league? Well, you'll have to tune in to find out. We will have a live draft in front of everybody for that evening, since it is the first one, just like we had the first All-Star game. And then we'll have the draft, and then of course we'll also get to see the young guns from next year as Vucevic gets that shot to go in, as we'll see the young guns for next year's class be able to play in their and there's a foul on Alex Sabrinas. And then we'll be able to see the young guns for the next year's draft play in their annual All-Star game from Madison Square Garden in New York City. And then we'll get going with the do I know what evening? Well, I can tell you right now, since we're at the end, getting near the end of the season, then we still have the playoffs to go. So off the top of my head right now, I don't know which evening that's going to be, because we still have to get through the playoffs. But we will have the XBA draft, and if it happens to come up on but I'll try to keep everything within streaming confines of everything else of my weeks. So if anything should come up differently, I will let you know via Twitter. So as always, pay attention to my Twitter feed, as you never know when something might come up a little unexpected. So right now the Peppers really using the as Wright gets that nice three-pointer to go roll in 81-56. As right now the Peppers continuing their, just like their uniforms, hot shooting. As Vucevic it's like the Peppers are hot tonight. Well, they are certainly proving that in this game. As 2 points there. So 81-58. Oh yes, very much. And Parsons, can't get that one to go in. And this is where Carolina needs to make. That's where they need to make their shots on the break. And Thonmaker with a nice two-handed slam. And right now there's a foul on Alex Burks, his first, as he knocks down Vucevic on the screen. Vucevic trying to provide the screen. And it will be technical foul too on that hard screen. And now the Peppers go to their small lineup. And Hachimura with a nice block. Boy, he really had to. Oh my goodness, Hachimura was hoping to slam that one down on the alley-oop. Couldn't do it. End of the period we go. And the El Paso Peppers up huge in this game. 83-58. As Chris Paul, Joel Embiid and company, they are just rolling along in this game. Carolina looking forward to next year. So Quinn Snyder, the head coach of the Peppers, telling his guys to just keep pressing, keep going, You know, it's a little bit special time for him to come back to Carolina, which he was a player and an assistant coach at Duke University under Coach Mike Krzyzewski, Coach K to everyone else in the basketball world of college basketball. And there's 2 points there. Well, I don't know. Hard to say, but I think at this point in the season, and knowing that they have still 7 games still left to go, and knowing that they're pretty much eliminated mathematically from the playoffs. Now, they may be just gearing up for next season. You could just, I mean, they are just really not responding to getting over screens and getting to their men. And right now the Peppers are just nickel and diming them to death. And right now, look at this. Absolute scramble for the basketball. There's 3-pointer there, no good. Alex Burks with a nice rebound. And, ooh, nice block there by Dragon Bender. And there, Abrinas missed the first shot, finishes up the second one. And Joel Embiid looking into checking at the table once again. So Hachimura over to DeLeon Wright. And then over to Burks again. And that is a 2-pointer. But Alex Burks 65%. The Fly Guys 52%. But them getting down a little early in this game is really taking them out of there. And there's a foul there by McDaniels. Illegal screen. And he's like, really? And there's Embiid again. Yeah, hard to believe he's only got 4 points here in the second half, after having a 19-point outburst in the first half. Now Vucevic passing it out. Sexton, a little position perfectly as Embiid was trying to help defend on Sexton on that 3-pointer attempt. So Vucevic, one of the very few times he hasn't had to deal with. And now Hachimura with the nice finger roll. So 91-65, 15 of 22, 14 of 24. And Sexton, I tell you, he is quick. And now Paul George. Another rebound for the big man. Oh my goodness! Hachimura with a nice slam dunk there on a nice pass. This is what the Peppers can do for you. They can really press you. And there's Christian Wood for 2. So 93-66. Chris Paul looking to check in at the next dead ball possession. So Shaquille Harrison for 3. My goodness, they are just raining down the buckets. 30-point lead at this point. And in this league, we have not seen too many 30-point. We have not seen too many 30-point leads in this league so far this season. As Wright can't get that to finish. And here comes Carolina. Paul George gets a nice roll. So 14 points for Paul George. So Sexton trying to press. As Embiid can't get that one to finish. And Sexton, oh, cannot get that one to finish out. And another rebound for the big man. Out to Hachimura. Holy cow, how did he do it? So he somehow got the shot to finish. Davis coming in, Maker coming in well. Maker, Hachimura. And 4 fouls on Vucevic. So 99-68. Yep. El Paso perfect from the free throw line. As Davis picking up right where the big man left off. As Von Maker with 2 points there. Okay. So 101-70. So 12 points tonight for Nikola Vucevic on that nice little and Vucevic. And there's a foul on Thonmaker. I tell you, Peppers, with their lead right now, they are making Carolina pay. And Hachimura with the rebound. So Brown for 3, no good there. Sterling Brown. Now Vucevic drawing the double team of both Maker and Leonardo Davis. And there's 2.7, 101-73. And Hachimura. And there's 2 points for Shannon Brown. So still have that commanding lead. Nice defense for Leonardo Davis. 101-73. And the Peppers will call a timeout so that they can get their last few substitutions in the game. Huh, weird. I can see you, but doesn't want to talk to you. Can't touch the shift button. Huh. Interesting. What about the tab button? Alright, 103-73. Oh, well, shift button. Don't worry about capitalizing stuff. Just, now Joel Embiid with a nice night tonight. Burks for three, and again, just draining the threes tonight. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, almost a steal there for DeLeon Wright. As Ellison. There's 2 points. So 106.75. And Vucevic. No, Brenas with a three-pointer for Ellison, no good. And that will do it as the Peppers. Oh yeah, they have rolled in this game. 106.75, so that keeps them in the hunt. And the New Orleans Neptunes know that they have to continue winning ball games. So Paul George leading the Fly Guys with 14 points tonight. Sexton with 12, Vucevic with 12 points plus 9 rebounds. Christian Wood, young man from UNLV, 10 points, 5 rebounds. Smanic with 8, Brunson with 4, Branch with 4, Ferguson with 4, Brown with 3, Michael Bridges with 2, and McDaniels with 2. Bender had 3 rebounds and a block shot in this game as and then Henry Ellison also played out for the Peppers. Who else? Joel Embiid, he only had 4 points in the second half. 23 points, 15 rebounds. So we had 4 points and 4 rebounds in the second half and 1 block shot in the game. But a very good first half, as he had 19 in the first half, 19 points, 11 rebounds, and then only scored 2 in the third, 2 in the fourth, and that was pretty much it. And then Osman with 14, Burks with 11, Shaquille Harrison with 10, plus 3 steals and 3 assists, and Parsons with 10 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists for him. Rua Hachimura with 9 points off the bench. And then Chris Paul, 8 points, 9 assists tonight, and 2 steals for the veteran. And then Sterling Brown, 8 points, Thonmaker with 6. Then Leon Wright with 5 points, 7 assists. So everybody was moving the ball well tonight. Oubre Jr. with 2 points. Then Anna Davis with 3 rebounds, 1 block shot in the game. And then Jabari Parker did not play. Of course, he is dealing with that high left ankle sprain. So that did kind of limit them just a bit in mobility. But other than that, the Peppers won going away handily in this game tonight. So so good night for the Peppers as they are still trying to draw the fine line right now and keep everything going, hopefully in their direction. So then another team looking to hopefully find their way into the playoff spot. The Washington Founders at 31-31, taking on the Las Vegas Jacks. And for them to really remotely keep anything close in this game, they have to stay close. And so far they're doing that. Cannot let them get on anything of a run. And right now 7-2 run here. Hey Ryan, how's it going? Welcome to the XBA as we are getting ourselves down to the fine line right now. It's the battle for the 8th spot in both the Western and Eastern divisions. We got 3 teams trying to vie for that playoff spot in the Western Conference, and 2 vying for the Eastern spot, trying to vie for that 8th spot right now. So the Founders with Butler, and then Gallinari, Thomas Bryant, and Mitchell, as the ball goes off. Heck of a try at the steal there. So Gallinari, yep, this team coming in 31-31. The Washington Founders, we have not seen them too often this season. And there's no good theirs, as Bridges with the nice rebound there. So Butler, and there's a nice shot by Murray. No, Devontae Murray. So Brogdon. There's who, as Butler thought he had. And who, Gallinari can't get that one to go in. And Kevin Love feeling the love here in Vegas, as Bryant cannot get that one to go in. No, Bridges for three, no good there. So Murray with guarding up on Brogdon, and Mitchell rips that one. So he has scored 16 points for the average this season. And there's a nice foul on Kevin Love. So Butler. So who needs to win this one? No, Washington needs to win, and trying to really put themselves in a position to possibly, they're one of three teams still vying for that spot in the East, as the Jacks are completely in second place right now, behind the Montreal Gothics, but they've already wrapped up the second seed. Oh, Butler going for the deep, and can't get that one. Oh yes, they do have some work to do here. So Daniel House, last 6 games shooting 62%, shooting 49 during the season. And here comes Alonzo Ball. And here goes 10-point lead for Las Vegas. As Kevin Love can't. Oh my goodness, Gallinari, I thought he had the position, but Thomas Bryant beat him to it. And again, no good there. The Jacks jacking it up for three. There's a foul by Malcolm Brogdon, his first. Oh, Gallinari averaging 12 points this season. And 29-21. So 8-point lead here. And there's 2 points for Donovan Mitchell, as he is certainly on a run. And there's 2 points for Bridges. So 31-23, Kyle O'Quinn in the game now. Played the center position. Oh, what a block by Johnson. Whoever thought that little man could get up there and block the shot, but he sure did. As Quinn with the rebound there. 31-25. Donovan Mitchell, 8 points, shooting 4 for 9 in this game. And the fans chanting defense, as I'll tell you, the Founders having some trouble shooting the outside three-point shot right now. So Mitchell trying to shake and bake on Johnson, as that goes in for 2. So 33-25. And Gallinari gets the 3. So 33-28. The Jacks take a timeout here with 2:37 still left to go before halftime. And the Founders know that they've got to have, as you say, lady, they have some work to do here. Yes, they are trying. I would say in the aspect of and a little bit of a difference of the team on the court right now. The Jacks and I think the Jacks have the better talent, but the Founders are fighting hard. 31-31 on the season, 500 year. Yeah, sure, the first year in the XBA hasn't quite gone the way they had hoped, but they're not giving up here, as they are trying to represent. Oh, nice. As Paletti had a hand on it, but then the ball goes in. So 6 points, 2 assists for Lonzo. And that's no good there. As Gallinari with the rebound. And so Bazemore. And again, the three-pointers are just not dropping for Washington here in the first half. So Plumlee, nice rebound again. That's Gallinari really pounding the paint here. And oh, nice defense for Paletti. As Daniel House trying to maneuver in there. And right now, boy, a lot of rough. Nice defense. The ball for 3 gets that one, and it's now a 2-point difference for Vegas. The Jacks are ahead by 2, and the Founders trying to crawl their way back in this game. As that one, I'll tell you one, the Founders are not making it very easy. And nice steal there. Turner, and he's fouled by Hutchinson, his first. So 8 seconds left to go here. Oh yes, they still have the second half. And there's shot number 1. And number 2. So tie game. This has been a good ball game so far, just like what we expect from the XBA. as that just rimmed out. So tie game as we're going to have time. Vegas and Washington. Washington needs every win they can get at this point. So as we check out the halftime stats, it was Donovan Mitchell playing hard in there, but Washington not going away themselves. They are playing hard. And there, Lonzo from deep. Oh yeah, much different. So 48% for the Founders, 34% for the Jacks. So the Jacks are going to have to find a way to get things kind of going here. Percentage-wise, they're shooting horribly. As we start the third period. Oh, here goes Butler. And he is fouled by Donovan Mitchell. So that's going to be a key matchup there. Mitchell against Butler, Jimmy Butler. And it's going to be hard to say who's going to have the better edge in that matchup, Butler or Mitchell. So 37-35. Yeah, much different than the last game indeed. Yeah, like I said, we have not had there's a foul by Gallinari. We have not had too many 30-point wins in this league this year. And so 38-37, the Founders hoping to win and keep their. And there's another foul. So Thomas Bryant picking up his second foul. So that will send Butler back to the free throw line where he's got 9 points. Shooting 2 for 5 from the field tonight. And back and forth we go with the lead. And there's 2 more points for Donovan Mitchell as Tyler Johnson trying to stick with him, not quite working out that well. And Gallinari, nice slam there. He's certainly not giving up. He's got 7 points tonight. At 5 points, 7 rebounds at halftime. And some rebounds, boy, he was just in a very tough position. And now Johnson against Kevin Love here, and that is absolute mismatch. No, 6 points, 5 rebounds for Kevin Love. Of course, he has certainly found a home here in Vegas. They certainly do love him here. And Jimmy Butler right back to it. And back and forth we go. This could be the stable point of the game here. As Brogdon. Washington, well, probably both teams need stronger defenses. Butler, oh, can't get that one to go in. Daniel House with a tough defense there. And no good there for Donovan Mitchell. And there, oh, nice maneuver inside for Dejounte Murray, just could not finish it. And that will go in. So Jimmy House, 6 points, 5 rebounds tonight. 3-point lead for Vegas. Oh my goodness, what a block by Kevin Love. And that's, oh, goes in 49-43. And Jimmy Butler for 2 points. And there's a nice steal there. As he can't finish it, but Plumlee, oh my goodness. Boy, Plumlee fought through it. As he was absolutely hacked on the arm, still found a way to finish the shot. Bryant picks up his 3rd foul. And, ooh, can't finish the 3-point play. So 2-point lead for the Jacks here. Jacks have already clinched 2nd seed in the standings. So no matter how the rest of the season ends for them, they will get the 2nd seed in the playoffs. And there's a nice 2 points for Murray, and we're knotted up. So 4 points, 2 for 5. So Brogdon finding out just how fast Murray actually is. As House jacking it from everywhere because he was absolutely running out of the shot clock here, and there's a foul by Jake Paletti, his 1st. And the Jack fans going defense. So Murray coming out, launches the ball into the game. So Butler, little turnaround jumper, nice shot there. Timeout, timeout Las Vegas, and a 2-point lead for Washington with 3:45 to go here in the 3rd period as Washington fights their way back to take a 2-point lead here in Las Vegas. And then Ian Mahinmi also on the bench in case he is needed. So Hutchinson, Simons in the game now, as he will match up against, as Paletti loses the ball there, and Washington will get the ball right back. Now it's kind of like, okay. Now Bazemore, and can't get that one to go on the roll. So Simon's trying to shake Bazemore here. And that is a nice shot there for Simons to shoot it over his man. So ball, nice shot there, 2 points, and it's 53-51. Lonzo with 11 points, 8 in the paint. Also has 1 3-pointer for Washington tonight, and there's 2 more points for Alonzo Trier. Noah Quinn for 3. Nice assist. As ball drove it in, kicked it out to him. I don't think they actually believed that Noah Quinn could hit that 3-pointer, and he certainly did. And there's tough inside defense. And there's a foul by Bazemore, his first, and a chance for the game tying shot here by Alonzo Trier. And he gets it. So tie game once again. So back out to Lonzo. And Butler, I tell you, some tough shots he's taking tonight, and they are just finding their way into the hole for 2 points. And there is Donovan Mitchell once again for 2. The Las Vegas, we've had 9 lead changes, 7 ties in this game. Vegas's largest lead of this game, 11 points. Alonzo, and there's a foul by Maurice Spellman, his second. So both teams in the bonus. Washington in the bonus. And can't get the second one. So yeah, Lonzo's not exactly a strong free throw shooter. Hopefully that's something he will be, continues to work on. And there's 2 points there, 60-59. Hopefully it's something he continues to work on throughout his career. No ball for 3, nails it. So 62-60 here. And there's 2 points there, so tie game once again. No ball for 3. Good tip, but as we are knotted up 62 apiece here, as we are heading for a good 4th period. And Trier, nice rebound for Plumlee. So back out to Tyler Johnson, who's being guarded up by and Paletti and Plumlee. And tough shot there for Simons. Well, like I said, don't expect close games every time we deal with the XBA. Game tied again. As there is 2 points as Paletti and inside two. Nice shot there for Plumlee. Good assist for Lonzo. And tie game once again. And good block there for Plumlee. As that's Donovan Mitchell goes in there with the 2 points there as Johnson was asking for the double team. Oh, Gallinari, he can hit those, but he misses that one. And there is 2 more points, 70-66 right now. And Mitchell with the steal. And good defense by Turner. And there's a foul by Spellman, his third. So that will send Lonzo Ball to the line. 15 points tonight. 5 assists. And 1 for 2 at the free throw line. So 70-67. As no good there as Kevin Love with the 2 points there. 72-67. And there's 2 points on the slam. So 72-69. Yeah, not the time to get behind right now. Especially under 5 minutes here in the fourth and final period. Like I said, Washington fighting for their playoff lives here. Jack's just trying to add another game to the record books here in the first year of the XBA. And there's a foul by Thomas Bryant, his 4th of the game. So that will put Mason Plumlee 6 points, 3 rebounds, and a block shot tonight. And he cannot find the first shot to go in. It's the second one. So 1 for 2 again at the line. Could be behind 1 point or even a tie game when you hit those. Yeah, right now Mitchell. So Mitchell missing that one. So Lonzo right now, and he is fouled by Mitchell, his second. So down by 2, and Devontae Murray in the game now. So Lonzo Ball certainly provided some certainly provided a nice spark. Butler coming off of that time he had on the bench to rest up for these final 4 minutes, gets the game tying slam. And now Mitchell, who is starting to feel it just a little bit. So right now Vegas trying to, oh my goodness, as Thomas Bryant finds just enough skim on the ball to make that one roll in. 74-72. And Murray can't get that game tying shot to go in. And Kevin Love, Gallinari trying to anticipate the shot, and he did not hit that one well. And Tyler Johnson trying to find the free range. As there is 2 more points, and now Las Vegas starting to pull away just a little bit here. As there's Jimmy Butler doing what he does best, 21 points. Mitchell 24 tonight. And Kevin Love for 3, no good there. Boy, that no doubt would have effectively ended the game, but then Jimmy Butler can't get the close range shot there. So right now Vegas trying to finish things out here, as Plumlee with the nice rebound. Gallinari leading the break, gets the shot to go in. 2-point game. Gallinari with 11 plus 8 rebounds. And Kevin Love with 10 plus 6 rebounds for him. As as Johnson, nice recovery on the steal attempt there. Still a 2-point lead, and there's a quick foul by Johnson trying to get the steal. 80-78. Vegas trying to hang on here. As Murray, as Kevin Love, my goodness, as he nails the close range again. He's got 14. And Murray, nice shot there, still down by 2. No, 6 points, 4 assists tonight for Dejounte Murray. As he'll miss that one. So Murray setting it up once again. Now the double screen. Murray, oh my goodness, taking it to the teeth of the defense. Get the foul and a possible and 1. And Thomas Bryant is out of the game as he fouls out. So that will bring in Jacob Paletti. As, oh, Murray cannot find, scramble, and it will be Washington's ball with 23 seconds. As Daniel House could not. As Daniel House could not get that one to. So timeout, Washington with 19 seconds clock. So we're either going for the game winner or we're heading for overtime. So Lonzo Ball tonight, the player of the game tonight. He has certainly played a good game from here in this half point. 2 3-pointers, 5 assists, 15 points total. He's not particularly strong in the free throws. So Butler. So Mitchell trying to guard up on Butler. As they in the corner. Whoa! That is it. Washington wins the game. Right there in the corner. Boom. Ball game. Washington wins the game. Ha 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 ha. So what a pass. Well, for the Vegas Jacks, you know, this is frustrating because they had the lead in this game. It was not enough at halftime. Looked like it was going to come down to the wire.